So I made this video on another account talking about how, in particular schools, specifically where my niece goes to school, she goes to school in the DC area, correct? And I was saying that at her school, they do not allow phones in the school. Like they take their phones at the beginning of the day and then they get them back after the school day is over. And I was basically giving my opinion and saying that I think it's a good idea that they take the phones because I feel like it's affecting their focus, and simply telling a child, hey, get off the phone, is not going to work. They're going to be on the phone, y'all. That's what children are going to do. They, especially now with the TikToks and the Instagrams, Twitters, threads, all this stuff. Kids are going to be on their phones playing games, looking at Skibidi Toilet, or whatever the hell. And I think and I was saying it opens them up to being more focused on, the actual schoolwork, learning, and socializing, being forced to socialize with each other. That is the point of, well, that's what I think the point is. I don't know if that's what the board or whoever's decisions or whatever they were thinking, but I feel like this is a good thing. I like that. It helps them engage and socialize with each other. It forces you to. You can't distract yourself with a phone. Can't be on your phone. Can't do that. And then the other thing is, when I talked about this, there was a dude in the comments. I don't know. He was kind of talking about, I hate it. Y'all ever make a video and then someone in the comments says something that has nothing to do with the video? But yeah, anyways, the person started going on about Charlie Clerk and talking about they're trying to censor them. That's why. And I'm like, I ain't talking about, this is what I'm saying. Y'all, I ain't talking about all of that. Stop trying to pull in stuff that has nothing to do with what I'm actually talking about. It's irrelevant. This isn't about censorship or anything. This is about, and it's not even just children. Adults have this problem. We are in our phones way too much. Yes, it is good to find out information and things like that, but it can affect how we socialize and interact with each other. How it can affect how we learn sometimes. You can learn things from your phone, but you shouldn't be in the phone all the fucking time. That's too much. We need to be talking to each other. Human interaction, that's so important. So that's basically what I was getting at, and I was saying I don't think the education system is doomed. I feel like this is going to help a lot of kids. It's important to have social skills. Everyone, as an adult, some of y'all out there, you probably still need to work on it. Pointing to myself, work on your social skills, interacting, talking, communicating with humans in real life. It's very important. So basically, that's just what I'm getting at, and I'm saying my niece, and some of her friends, they're on the volleyball team. Most of them, they all have good grades. Like they're getting good grades, they're learning, they're engaging, and all that stuff, right? So I'm basically just explaining this, and the dude is spewing all this stuff about, like talking about Charlie Clerk, and I'm like, Kirk and all this stuff. I'm like, okay, I understand all that. I'm not talking about all that. I'm simply saying, I think it's important that kids aren't on their phones all the time in school. I like that they take the phones away. I think it's a good thing. Simple as that. It's just all that other stuff, cool. Like, go debate somebody about that. That's great. People love a discussion. Even they say not to talk about politics, but people love talking about politics. Especially, oh my God, y'all, that election, that was crazy. Everybody online is a fucking expert when the elections come around. That's a whole nother discussion. But yeah. Anyways, y'all have a good one. Let me know what you think about this video. And yeah, this is over 4 minutes. I'll probably just upload this it'll go on YouTube. My YouTube channel is at Jewel is Broken. If you watch this all the way through, people's attention spans are short, so I don't expect you to, but hey, if you did, cool. All right, peace. Y'all have a good rest of your day. Bye.